Lagomarcino's in downtown Moline certainly is a staple of the Quad Cities. This place has a lot of historic charm and a lot of delicious chocolates. Let's head inside. Hi, Katie.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. So here we are.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I love this. You walk in and clearly, this place has a lot of history.
Right, you step back in time.
Step back in time, but also you've got, I love just being assaulted by sweets as soon as you walk into any place. That's a lot of fun. I've got a sweet tooth and I'm ready to dive in. Can we get something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what do we got first?
All right, so we're known for our sponge candy. It's kind of like a dense Butterfinger, salty and sweet, melts in your mouth. I kind of think it tastes like a peanut brittle without the peanuts that's whipped.
Yeah.
So if you really crave the salty and sweet, it's perfect.
I love sponge candy. Okay. Often we'll get it without chocolate on it. So I'm a little bit curious to have it with some chocolate on it.
Sure. What is your preference, milk or dark chocolate?
Well, let's go milk.
Okay,
let's go
sure.
milk. I'm a simple man.
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. So tell me a little bit about Lagomarcino's.
Okay.
How long have you guys been around here? It's been a while, right?
Yeah, just a few years. Actually, it was started by my great-grandfather, Angelo, in 1908. So we've been in this location since the 1920s. And so not much has changed. The floor's all original, the ceiling, the booths. So, yeah.
It's got that wonderful old world flair to it. It does feel like you are really stepping back in time. And this sponge candy is fantastic.
Well,
those nice big air pockets give it a nice crunch. It's not like overly dense. It's not like biting into a Butterfinger. I think a Chico stick or a Butterfinger where it's nice and dense and really gets stuck in your teeth. It's light, it's crunchy, it's crisp. This chocolate makes a lot of difference.
Right, and it's one of our most popular chocolates at Christmas time. We barely can keep it on the shelf. So, yeah, it's very popular.
Interesting. Well, dare I ask, can I have some more, please?
Absolutely. So we're here to my favorites. We're at our pecan dainies, which are like turtles. So it's pecan and caramel covered in chocolate, and then our homemade English toffee. So these are my absolute favorites.
Okay. I would love to try one of your favorites. So yeah, been here for a very long time. It's a real staple of the Quad Cities, isn't it?
Right, and we do get people who've never been here before, and we've been here since 1908, and we're like, where have you been? But it's like my papa would always say, it's like spreading the gospel in a way that you're introducing people to history, because you need to have that type of history in the Quad City area, and you need to experience it. So.
Spreading the gospel about sweets is something I can totally get behind. Wonderful little. Now, what did you call this again? You called this.
These are pecan dainies.
Pecan dainies.
They're like turtles. A turtle's a trademark name. So.
Turtle's a trademark. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You guys should have snuck in there because you've been around for so long. You think you would have been on top. No, that's perfect. It's got that wonderful nutty crunch, the really smooth caramel.
Yes.
And of course,
it's that
chocolate.
caramel. The caramel is what we're known for.
Now, are you guys doing something crazy with your caramel? Because that felt extra smooth.
It's just my dad and my husband are actually the candy makers, so they have a secret recipe that the caramel is spot on.
It's a secret recipe. I love secret family recipes. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. All right. I won't tell anybody though. How about one more here?
Okay. So this one is probably our top sellers. Is our salted caramels.
Okay.
So you get that salty and sweet again, which is all the rave in sweet and chocolate confectionery right now.
Here's the deal, Katie. I love my job, like a lot. There's not too many gigs where you can go around and just get handed chocolates over the counter and just have a wonderful conversation. So you guys, you have this big candy counter, of course. What else do you do down here?
So we also make our homemade ice cream, which my husband makes as well. We make our own chocolates, the interiors of our chocolates, like our creams, caramels, English toffee. And then we also make our barks, and then we do a ton of different molded chocolate items too. But then we also do lunch as well, and we make all our homemade salads, which is like chicken salad, tuna salad, and then we do grilled Reubens and things like that.
You know, simple, tasty dishes that are perfect for this kind of setting. This caramel is so buttery smooth. It's not hard. I'm not sitting there fighting through, worrying if I'm going to pull a cavity,
Right.
I'm pull a filling or something. This is wonderful. Smooth, it's rich, and the perfect little bite size because it's so rich. You
Right.
wouldn't want to go too much
And
more.
this is the same caramel that we use for our caramel apples in the fall time, which we do about over 20,000 apples
20,000 apples.
in a season, yeah.
Oh, this is a perfect historic little shop.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love it. But I don't think my sweet tooth's totally satisfied.
All right,
Can I get some ice cream?
absolutely.
All right.